Good morning, Sonic. It is Thursday the 16th as we sit here and record, and Fantom is over 80 cents, so it's a great morning for us. We've got a great show for you today. We're going to be playing a little game, Fantom Native. We're going to be checking out some charts, and we're going to check out that Sonic upgrade because things are looking a bit fast lately. So let's start the show. Dracula, how you doing, buddy?
Whew, good morning. I like this camera view we got going on here. You should do the whole show like that.
That's the setup I'm going to be working. That's the setup I'm trying to get together here. Because it's a little awkward right now. But yeah, dude, how you doing this morning? Are you sitting pretty? You're sitting pretty with your Fantom now?
Yeah, I'm sitting pretty. I noticed last episode I have a new camera, and I noticed my head was like just barely above like the frame. So got my camera fixed, looking normal again. But yeah, Phantom's looking
beautiful beard.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, let's see here. Fantom is looking pretty good this morning.
Yeah, let's start with the charts. I didn't even know this about Dracula, but he's a master charter.
Master charter. Yeah, we broke 80 cents. Big pump yesterday, as you can see there. You know what? I'm gonna draw some fun meme lines. Who doesn't like that?
Yeah. So this is the day chart. It was 80 cents when I started talking, and now it's 78.
They're selling into it, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just draw a few lines here so we can get an idea. Yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. I mean, as you can see here, we had some bounces. So that 65-cent area holding pretty strong. That's some strong support when you hit it that many times and bounce off. Tried to have a little rally there. Didn't work. Then boom. So what I want to see is, obviously we're just wicked through the resistance right now. But if we get a close above that wick, you know, if we can have a daily close above like 80 cents, I think we're back to the races. So I like the way this looks a lot.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I was feeling a little touch and go there earlier, just because I was seeing the sentiment on the TL, not from Fantom people. Fantom people are always euphoric. You know what I mean? The price is down. They're always like, "Oh, I can get more." But general consensus on the TL was getting a little shaky. I was seeing people getting a little scared because BTC was down a little bit. But
you know what happens is it's kind of funny to me. You know, they always talk about how there's that one part of the rally where it's disbelief and that it's, you know, this rally will fail like other rally, you know, whatever. And I'm not saying we're in a bull market, but what I am saying is that there's kind of like this, the meta has changed. The way people look at things has changed since last run. I don't know if it's because it's a lot of like newer people in now or whatever, but I'm just like, guys, you got to quit doom posting every time the price goes down 6 or 7%. Like, you know, people being like, the bull run's over already. It's done. We're down 6%. I'm like, bro, like last run, you go down 20%. It's nothing. You know what I mean? Like, come on. But what I wanted to point out was that every CPI meeting, and this is some alpha. This is just my personal thoughts, but this usually works out for me, which is that 2 to 3 days before every CPI meeting, you see some dump like this. And I think it's because people are preparing in case there's like bad news. I mean, like I said, this is just kind of my own little theory, but it's almost like clockwork. It's 2, 3, you know, maybe a week, but usually about 2-3 days before CPI, everything has a massive dump. And then they announce, you know, CPI is flat or good news in this case, and then everything just goes back to business as usual, and then we keep moving, and then the next CPI comes up and the same thing happens. So I'd like for us to get away from having to hinge on this news every month, but it's just the way things are right now. It's the way things probably will continue to be until they hit that inflation target that they want to hit. So
yeah, and I guess you know, it is part of the whole interconnected system, right? Like it all is kind of dependent still on this news from the Fed because they still do have just so much economic power, control, and influence with their speeches. and some will say like that bounce was because the CPI was like positive, but you know, still, I think it's looking good, dude. I think it's looking good, and you're right. I think honestly, the best piece of advice, piggybacking off of what you said, is getting away from the sentiment. Is kind of detaching a little bit emotionally from these
Yeah.
minor price moves. You know, the sky isn't falling every time it goes down, and it's not the second coming every time it goes up a little bit. You know.
Yeah, and I mean, basically, if we're just not talking about like macro, I think what we can see here
Mhm.
is, somewhere around here, where you see this big sell off. This was around where I think there was like confusion about Sonic, and everybody thought, oh, Sonic's coming, in April, Sonic's coming. And that's when they announced, hey, like Sonic's going to be a new chain. It's not coming for like 6 or 7 months.
Mhm.
So I think what you're seeing here is, a lot of people sold off after that because, it was like a march up to Sonic or whatever. Um, and we're starting to get some Sonic hype again,
Oh yeah.
you know? Um, they're currently updating Opera to Sonic. We're going to take a look at that in a second. There's the macro stuff to think about, but I just also think that it was like, hey, we hit what, like $1.20 was the high here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, we had a correction, but to me, this was like a good correction. I mean, the support's holding. It's not like we went back down the 40 cents or whatever, which, could have been the case. So I think this sell off was showing that, hey, we're a little disappointed that Sonic's not here, but gonna keep an eye on it. But like I said, now that hype's starting to build again, I wouldn't be surprised to see us, barring any crypto events, which is always a factor.
Mhm.
Barring a black swan or something, or another war, or who knows what. I wouldn't be shocked to see us get back to about $1 here, like we start marching back up that way.
Inshallah, my brother. Hopefully we do. I need it. I know I do. My cost average is still a little too high for my tasting. Still in the green, but my personals aside, do you mind throwing that chart back up? Because I had a couple questions, and I
Sure.
think the audience might have a couple as well. Because that beautiful rainbow line you've got there, we've seen the price levels before. Could you give me a brief explanation? What is this beautiful rainbow road you painted on the chart?
That's just an indicator called alpha trend, which is, it's good for like higher time frames. Like this is the daily chart.
Mhm.
So it's an indicator this guy made that just takes a bunch of different averages and the highs and the lows, and um, you're looking at this just to kind of get an idea of where you're at in a trend. So even though it says buy and sell, I'm not playing that. But I do like to just kind of see, like, this is volatility, the bigger these red and green areas are. So,
Mhm.
for instance, here you were seeing, like, okay, this thing's widening up, price is shooting up, we got a lot of volatility, the trend is good. So, same thing here was, we were kind of having a downtrend. So, it was finally giving you like your little wave here. That's just like a little extra, like, oomph to saying, like, we're breaking resistance, we're about to go over this trend line. That's a very simple analysis, but yeah, this is basically just kind of like a it's on the lagging side of stuff.
A lagging indicator.
Lagging indicator,
Yes,
but a
yes.
powerful one. It's like I said, it's good for watching these like big moves. I like to see that it's kind of breaking through the red here. Um, Obviously, this is probably more important to me that we've wicked through there, but we got to get a close. We need to close above 80 cents.
A lot of hopes and dreams banking on that. I think we might have the juice to do so because, as we intimated earlier a few moments ago, the Sonic upgrade is progressing nicely. I don't know if I hallucinated it over the weekend, but I think we talked about it on the show that went live Tuesday, where it was like, I thought this thing was live already.
Yeah,
And then the very next day, it does go live. So interesting. The Phantom upgrade, Opera upgrade dashboard, so you can kind of see the status of each validator node as they're upgrading to Sonic. And we only need 66% of the total staking power, right, to have been upgraded.
that's right. Yep. So we're getting there. I like this little node progress thing. This was, Michael Kong saying, everybody hang in there, be
Mhm.
patient. But I like what Michael Kong says here about being patient, but let's get real. this is this is like what we're talking about here. Like this is
This is
everybody,
the
let's get
one.
excited. So shout out to Bird Mania there.
Oh, yeah. I like Bird Mania. I see him around sometimes. Um, yeah, let me see. Is it updated at all? No, because I have like the okay. Well, you've got the same page
Yeah,
pulled
so
up.
I just pulled up the actual dashboard now.
Mhm.
So yeah, we're still at about 25%, 22 out of 60 nodes. There was a tweet from the GOAT where I guess he had done some rough math and he had said, hey, like if I do my node and there was two other node owners, he was like, just the three of us would probably get us to 66%. But I'm assuming that those guys haven't got it done yet. But I think we're probably pretty close. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to. I guess that's what I'm trying to say is that you see all these nodes here, but that's still not counting that we have some really big validator owners that I guess haven't switched yet. So I wouldn't be shocked to see this hit this, over the weekend even. I hope so. I would love
Oh
that to
yeah.
happen.
Now that would be awesome. I was gonna ask. Maybe we clip this, dude, because I probably should look this up before. It just occurred to me. How long have people been upgrading up to this point? It's been like a couple weeks, right, since the upgrade process started.
Yeah, that part I'm not totally clear on. They, had that little dashboard for the node they upgraded so everybody could see. But I think proper upgrades really started. I mean, I think it started like in this last week that people
Okay.
started working on it. So,
Well, dude, that's way faster than I thought. So yeah, we might actually hit it over the
well, yeah,
weekend.
because then, remember we talked about this on the show, but, there's not like a nice Sonic switch. And to top it off, while people are upgrading, they have to actually kind of collaborate on who's upgrading when because you don't want to lose that validating power if a bunch of people are upgrading at the same time. So it is a process. So I mean, I'm pretty impressed so far considering that this is just what 2 days with this dashboard live. So
Yeah.
so we're on the right track here. It seems like I don't know much behind the scenes on this, but it seems like it's probably remotely coordinated and they're moving as fast as they can. So
Yeah. I'm already getting reports from people saying the network already feels faster. It already
I've seen that
feels
too,
faster.
and I don't know if that's like a sugar pill or if somehow it is going faster. Um,
Mhm.
but hey, that's great. We're almost there though. I can't wait to see that like that instant. You know, you hit the button and it says you're done.
Yeah.
Instantly. I'm looking forward to that.
We want that instant gratification, and it might be coming faster than we think. Speaking of instant gratification, right? This Sonic upgrade will be huge for a lot of sectors of crypto, right? DeFi obviously benefits hugely. Another one quite interesting that people seem to be really hyped about is gaming. Am I right? Uh,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, because we've talked about this as well that the gaming sector still has a bit to go when you're trying to do some simple coin flips or playing a real video game and you're having to like approve all these TXs and
oh yeah,
everything's like slow. It's like, hey, if you're trying to play a game like, take a casino, which we got Bet Plus coming. I think they're already in a alpha, but I think they're waiting for Sonic for the full launch. But like you look at these like actual like cards, whatever, where you don't want to like approve a TX and wait for 10 seconds and approve a TX and sit there and wait. So I think stuff like that, especially, yeah, it's going to be like, it's going to really make a difference.
yeah, because you want that instant gratification, especially if you're gambling, dude. Right? That's half the fun. And particularly when you're gaming. We saw this tweet, and this kind of like captured my feelings on like blockchain and gaming quite well. And this is like the kind of state, right? The future of gaming, every shot on chain. Can you imagine this is a nightmare, dude? Every time you do anything,
Oh, no way.
yeah.
No way.
I know that would be a lot of fun. Um,
How? No.
I can't imagine the brain of someone who would play that actually for fun. Um, but yeah, I mean that's kind of like
Every shot is on chain.
yeah, dude. So at least if when Sonic launches, it'll be faster, dude. You'll be
Yeah,
able to fire a submachine gun maybe even.
and this game's kind of silly in my opinion because um the people that are using it, it's really more of like you still got to look at it from almost like a web 2 perspective or something where it needs to be for it to like really work is that you know there's stuff being logged on the blockchain behind the scenes, but when you're playing the game, you're just playing the game. And I
Yeah.
think that's what Sonic is going to allow is
Mhm.
that you should be able to do stuff like this and you know it should all just be happening in the background, but it's instant and you're not having to approve all these TXs and wait and. Um so yeah, I mean like for an example, like Rollbit or
Mhm.
I haven't used Stake, but I imagine it's similar. Like where Rollbit, it's like it's still very much kind of like a Web 2 front end, but then there's
Mhm.
just stuff happening on chain in the background. You know what I mean? Because there are benefits to that, having that information on chain. Shrapnel is another example on, they have like their own Avalanche subnet where it's a shooter. So, you got like your skins and your items and, you know, it keeps all of that on chain and it has like a little in game economy with their token that they have. But when you're playing the game, you're just playing the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that's like, we're going to see a lot more of that. I mean, I think there was a time where someone would be like, check this out. And it's on chain. And people would ape just because it was like, whoa, that's cool. That's like totally on chain. But, you know, I think for gaming, it's just going to be like, it's going to be more of like a hybrid. We're still probably like way far away for like a game to be like 100% on chain. That's like a triple A, a
Yeah.
triple A studio video game. Um, but I think you're going to see more of that. Like I said, you're going to see people saying, hey, all your items are NFTs and they're stored on chain or whatever. But,
Mhm.
or like I said, like if you're looking at games, kind of like gambling games, you could still log all that on chain and it would just be instant. But this
Yeah.
video is hilarious.
Yeah, no, the video is great. And to your point, I am excited to see like because this is like kind of a joke video because obviously firing every shot is way too disruptive. No one would
That's
ever play that.
insane.
So
Especially because the game doesn't look bad. Like, why would they do that?
yeah, I think this is. I think someone edited this. I think this is like an existing game. They just
Yeah,
added this
it's probably
interface
like just
over it.
making fun, but still.
Uh, but yeah, so to me, obviously the greatest implementations will be like on gambling, like plus dot bet when that launches. Um, and I think I've said this before, but I think probably the best implementation so far. I mean, this is my character in S4. I haven't been playing S4 as much lately as I should, but to me, this is probably the best implementation so far using the blockchain kind of record keeping, the power of like the record keeping and the ability to commodify, like trade in-game assets and the kind of need to do so. Um, this is a lot less of a visually exciting game. It doesn't have like a lot of graphics going on, but this idle game mechanic that S4 has built, I think, is probably the best implementation. And with the speed of Sonic, it'll just get even faster. So the reward loop is even more. The thing with
Yeah,
gaming,
so
right? You want to make that dopamine loop as tight as possible.
yeah, when
So
they get Sonic, I want to see like little animals stabbing each other with swords, paint swap, get on it.
oh, yeah, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they're working on that already because 'cause they've been launching updates like crazy on this thing. Um,
Yeah, but I agree with you is or where I agree with you is that like what they did that was so smart was they kind of like played into the mechanics of how like the system would have to work on the blockchain. You know what I mean?
mhm,
So I think that's why S4 is like such a nice experience because it's not disruptive when you're approving TXs and when you're approving things. It's like you're still kind of like just like looking at all your stuff and your items and the things you're trying to get them to do. Obviously, just like really well thought out, where
mhm.
it's like, how do we make this? But
I agree, like, because the time that you're waiting for transactions to execute in S4 isn't as disruptive because you're kind of
no,
still it's such a slow-paced game already. You're really already more thinking about what am I gonna do next, and once I've queued everything up, then I'm good to, like,
yeah,
not touch it for a day. Uh, eh, sitting down the most successful games, however, are usually ones where it's got that super tight feedback loop. Think Fortnite, right? Where you can, like, jump in, you play for, like, however long till you die, could be a minute, could be a 20-minute round or whatever, but you're immediately back into it.
Yeah.
And if you were to integrate the current state of blockchain gaming into that, anytime that you take someone out of the action to like approve something, or it's got to load a little bit longer, that gives them a moment to think, maybe I should be doing something else. And you don't want that.
Yeah.
It's a little evil, but you don't want that when you're making a game.
Well,
But
yeah, it's like we say, man. It's like, whether it's a game or gambling, it's like, how do I keep the butt in the seat?
yeah, we got to keep those butts in the seats,
Right.
right? Now, another game that is on Phantom, and this dovetails with kind of what we had been talking about a lot more previously, which was the GameFi stuff, or not GameFi, memes, memes. Is F-Tails on Fantom Sonic. F-Tails meme token that it's got a cute look. It's very Sonic, very Sega, right? I mean, literally it's just Tails from Sonic. But I think they've been putting in some pretty good work here. They reached out to us and they recommended we play this game on the show. They sent us a couple F-Tails tokens. We're willing to give away 10 plays to 10 random viewers. So if you want to participate, if you want to try out this Flappy Bird style Sonic Tails game, drop in the replies of the video when it's posted, and maybe, well, I guess I'm tagged in them usually, so I'll just see it. But what should we get them to say, Dracula? What should be the code phrase to make sure they actually watch the video?
You should say F-Tails Baby.
All right, yeah. So drop in the comments F-Tails Bay Bay, and we'll enter you, and we'll do a little drawing, and we'll send you 10 free plays of this game. Now, let's demonstrate it for them though, so they can see why they won't even play this thing.
You can tell it's like optimized for mobile, which is good. But when you start playing it here, it's like you can tell it's not just like a copy paste kind of. There's some thought in here, and obviously, somebody had to take some time putting this together. So it's not just like guess what? We have F-Tails roulette or something.
Yeah, it's not like they just fork something from itch.io. Maybe they did. I don't know. I don't know the development process, but it is themed appropriately. It looks like they put some effort into these graphics, but it is still at its heart a very simple game. Should we play the little frog guy?
Yeah, do the frog.
Okay, yeah, let's do frogs.
Here goes.
It got me thinking though, Dracula. Crocs with socks. We kind of got BTFO, didn't we?
Yeah, we did
when we launched. But I'm still kind of keen to explore it maybe a little bit. What kind of utility should we add to that, dude? I'm thinking, oh god, dude, I said I was good at how good I was. I'm already getting fucking owned. What about this idea, dude? You will have a little store, right?
Yeah.
And you can buy exclusive pegs for your Crocs, designed by us, right?
Dude, I like that idea.
Only buy them with Crocs, the token. Think about it. Think about it just a little bit, dude. I'm like freaking trapped here, dude. I can't.
Dude, you got another life.
Yeah, this might be the run, dude. I'm just gonna. Dude, all right. Let's get back in the middle. This is the sweet spot to be in.
You had a good spot there.
Yeah, I think I might actually make it this time.
Dude, look at this guy swooping in.
Yeah, dude, this is like way harder than Flappy Bird. I'm gonna be honest. Flappy Bird was just like pipes and stuff. Okay, I got fucking owned, dude.
Oh, damn.
One piece of feedback for the F-Tails team. Music's a little loud. Give me a slider for it.
Yeah, I don't know how this will come out in the edit, but it was hilarious listening because it was like you were like talking, but I could like not hear you at all.
Dude, holy crap, dude. I did not place anywhere near on this leaderboard.
Dude, what is the high score?
The highest score right now is 5,313. Think you can beat that, Dracula? Think you can beat that live on stream?
Oh my god, I don't know, dude. I'm gonna try.
Oh, dude, this is awesome. I can actually pull up the person's I can click on their address and it takes me to Fantom Scan.
Yeah, let's see if they have an ENS and we can be like, you're such a loser spending all your time playing the F-Tails game. That's all you do.
Yeah, well, you think you're better than me because you got a high score? My net worth is $6 trillion, dude.
Actually, he probably hacked it. So
yeah, I think this is an insider, dude. I think this was an inside job.
Let's be the fun little witch.
She's on her quest to get some boo,
Yeah. What do I get if I get the high score?
If you get the high score, dude, I think
It's 1 million F tails, isn't it?
yeah, I think it's 1 million F tails. Yeah, I think they give you 1 million F tails and they give you the LP.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that works. So we should get this high score here.
Nah, but really though, I think what we'll do is we'll give you the head on the thumbnail. Oh, now that music is kind of on. It's good though. Classic Sonic music.
Trying to get coins, you know what I'm saying?
I wonder how long it took them to put this thing together.
I mean, yeah, it's like I said, it's not just like some copy paste, you know. It's
Dude,
impressive.
I was gonna say you missed an extra life, but I guess you already got them all.
Let's see.
You know what I'm gonna be doing now?
Easy to play, of course. You just now the first time I played, I thought I was like gonna be able. Oh, really?
Dude, he sniped you, bro.
Dude, he sniped me for
The
sure.
Crocs launch all over again. You got sniped.
Dude, I'm about to get wrecked here.
You got some divine intervention there.
I don't think we're gonna make it to 5,000.
Never say never, dude. You could pick up an extra life here. We could be on this stream for another 30 minutes here.
See that?
Dude, that was pro, dude. You kited that guy so well.
Dude, what the?
This is high level play, guys.
Finesse them.
Dude, you're going to beat my score, man. Come on now. These are getting serious.
Give me that life.
Oh! Dude, you got to thread that needle, dude. Oh!
That was such a waste.
Dude, get that life up, bro. Oh.
I missed it.
Not fast enough. Dude, you might actually make it, man. Oh, you lose so many rings when you get hit. I didn't realize.
Let's see. I can just get to 1,000. I'll be happy.
So guys, if you want to play this and you want to play it for free, remember, say F-Tails Bay Bay in the comments.
1098. All right, 1,098.
As a gamer, I'm humiliated. I am a humiliated gamer at this moment.
Let's see. Did I even get close to anything? I doubt it.
I think you're like in the 50s.
I guess I'm in the maybe the hundreds. No.
There you are, right at the bottom, dude. So like 102, 103.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the innovation that's happening on the Sonic Network, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. So participate, man. Exciting things are happening on FTM/Sonic. I'm excited to see what other things people continue to come up with. I'm excited to see what else happens from the F-Tails team. They seem pretty creative, you know?
Yeah, like I said, I gotta say that's like you know, meme project little game there, but the game's actually fun. The game's legit. So nice job, guys.
Yeah. It's like at the nice little loop, you know, very fast, very quick. I'm kind of already itching to get back in there. I want to.
Yeah, I was kind of making fun of like that guy for saying that he probably just sat there and played all day, but I'm the king of. I have like work open, and then I always have at least one window that I'm screwing around in. So, like I said, I was doing that with Degen Express. So yeah, this could actually be dangerous because I could definitely see myself just being like, I deserve a break. I'm going to take a break. It's been 30 minutes since I did something for myself.
Yeah. No, I get that. I get that vibe, dude. The problem is, dude, once that starts, that 30-minute little break turns into like an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this seems like a fun thing to have open when you got a chart open, you know, watching a little babysitting a little position. Get a little F-Tails in. Why not?
I think next week we're going to make a GMSONIC on Thunderdome. So we'll spin up a little Twitter this weekend so that we can make a little group over there. We'll see how it goes. Have some fun.
Yeah.
And then what else is in the pipeline? We're going to Consensus, but that is what, 2 weeks away?
Yeah, that's 2 weeks away. But I'm excited. There's some events that I'm quite excited to participate in. So hopefully you guys are going to be at Consensus too. And if you are, I mean, as long as you're not smelly and crazy, I'd love to meet you.
And if you got $20 in your pocket, Corval will sign an autograph. So,
I mean, I don't think I'm that important, but I mean, I'll do it for $20.
I heard that for Consensus only, he's reducing his rate from 50 to 20. So that's for you guys. That is for our crypto brethren.
Yeah, that's for loyal fans only.
Yeah,
You gotta drop a Corval factoid when you meet me.
yeah.
No,
But
I'm
we'll be
excited.
there. We'll be around. If you see us, say hi. Um, we'll be at
I'll
some
be
of the events, whatever, you know.
whatever. Yeah, we'll be running around there. We eat barbecue and all that.
Yeah.
Is that Guns and Goats thing? That was like public or not? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, so he says, "Are you coming to Austin for Consensus? I'm throwing an event at a shooting range where we will have multi-chain org logos as targets." I do love that. And he
Yeah,
says,
that
"I'm
seems like a
not
good
kidding."
thing.
Okay, so you're right. It's goats because the goat is there. Um, but if you guys really want to elevate this party, I recommend you at least have baby goats like a petting zoo in the parking lot. So
Yeah, he's gotta have
really
a
appeal to the female consensus goer.
yeah.
Have them come to the petting zoo. They love that.
Who doesn't love a petting zoo? Who doesn't love a cute little goat? I mean, let's be honest. There's not a gendered thing, I don't think, Dracula, but I mean, it wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt. Barricane's got bikini babes. We could have petting goot, petting goot, petting zoo goats. I think that'd be a nice little balance.
Yeah, that
Um,
sounds fun. So I hope I get invited to that.
yeah, I'm gonna show up in my bulletproof vest, just in case, to disgruntled investors.
Well, you pretty much wear that everywhere anyway. So
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's just because of the lifestyle I lead.
yeah, I
So,
mean, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I think
I
they'll
want
let
my
you take that
bodyguard
on
with
the
me.
plane. So
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait for everyone to meet my entourage. Big Pookie, Little Pookie,
dude,
Small
the
Smoke, Big Smoke.
investors, are any of your investors coming? Any of the
I
Philly
mean,
guys?
yeah, I mean, the Philly guys will, of course, be there. I mean,
Yeah.
they're big money spenders. Got the Kansas
Yeah.
City High Roller showing up. We're gonna have the whole crew there, guys. It's gonna be awesome. And if you're looking to fundraise, I'll connect you, dude. I'll
Yeah.
connect you with my many and diverse network members.
The Philly associates.
Yeah, you might qualify for a Corval Platinum card.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. See, we're deepening the Corval lore every episode. I like it.
Well, I
Yeah.
think that's pretty much all we got today.
Mhm.
Thanks for joining us. Like I said, we'll probably have a little stream next week again. So I don't know if that'll be earlier in the week or later, but be sure to check the Phantom Talk account on X because we will update that as soon as we kind of get that planned, sort of like we did with the last stream. So look out for that. Follow Phantom Talk. You can watch us on there. That's where we post our clips and our
Mhm.
episodes and all that good stuff. And then, of course, a call to action for YouTube. That channel is still growing. So, like, subscribe, YouTube, GM_Sonic. And you can always just listen to us anywhere you get a podcast. Just search GMSONIC and you will find us.
Yeah, guys, help us boost those numbers. Let's get some more discoverability out there. The more you guys show your support, the more people will see us, and then the more people we can direct to Sonic, and spread the magic.
That's right.
Um, in a similar vein, I got another little thing to plug here. Is we touched on it a little bit. Thunderdome. I'm having a lot of fun there. So if you haven't already, check it out. And I might sound biased, but I mean, honestly, it's my favorite social fi so far. They got the chat rooms. I'm in the anime chat room. Go in there. We'll talk about waifus. We'll talk about the anime seasons.
Yeah,
The
we
current
found the
anime.
boobs chat room too. So that was a good
Yeah,
find.
yeah. That one was too expensive for me, though. I couldn't get in.
Yeah, it was like 4 Phantom. So
Yeah.
but
Well,
yeah, Corval's in the dome, so go find him. He's gonna post a selfie once a day.
whoa, dude. Whoa, man. Let's not promise something I can't deliver, okay? Only got so much film in the camera. But yeah, I'll see you guys there. And thank you guys so much for watching and your continued support. It means so much to us.
We'll see you next time.